Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are opening the Ryobi 14-inch cordless chainsaw. This is the 40-volt lithium brushless chainsaw that includes the 4-amp-hour battery and the charger. Stay tuned. All right guys, we are back today at my childhood home where we are cutting down some trees and we needed a new chainsaw. So we have the 40-volt brushless 14-inch cordless chainsaw. Just some real quick specs on the box here. This comes in 14 inches. It's a 40-volt, 4-amp-hour lithium-ion battery. These are the new batteries, which we'll have a whole other video on these batteries, but these are the new high-capacity lithium-ion 4-amp-hour batteries. A lot of cool other stuff on the box here. It has the load sensing technology, side access chain tension for easy adjustment, onboard tool storage, which is awesome. Love that. Again, it comes with the 4-amp-hour battery and a charger, soft grip handle, and weighs in at 10.6 pounds. All right guys, that's it for the box. Let's go ahead and open this one up. It's getting hot out here and we want to get started. So let's see what we got. So again, first thing out of the box, now this has the new OP403 40-volt lithium charger. Super compact. You can see it slides on the battery. It's funny when the charger is smaller than the battery, and this one definitely is. You can see how small it is. Pretty simple. It does have an extra USB charger on the top, so we'll see how this does. Here is the box with the included 4-amp-hour battery. Again, we bought a second and actually a third to go along with this. This is the included 4-amp-hour battery, operator's manual, some packing material, and the saw with the blade guard, like so. And last out of the box here is the charger. So this is the cable that plugs into the charger itself right on top here. Just like that. So still pretty compact, even with the large charging pack. The one thing this does not include, guys, is bar and chain oil. Make sure you pick up bar and chain oil. Includes the battery, includes the charger, includes the saw. Does not include any bar and chain oil. So that'd be a nice add-on. A little bottle of that would be great, but it doesn't have it. First off, we'll start with opening the battery. There. Careful not to cut the battery. Comes in the plastic housing. So there it is. The new 4-amp-hour 40-volt lithium-ion batteries. And again, with the charger, as long as we've got that plugged in, it simply slides on right there. So it almost looks like it's piggybacking on the battery, not the other way around. But there it goes. Kind of nice they kept it so that it tucks it out of the way. You can almost stand this in any direction without it being a problem. Either way, on the top, on the side, on the bottom. However you want to stand this, it seems like it's pretty flexible that way. So that's nice. Moving on to the chainsaw itself. Again, it does have the blade guard on the front here. That's nice. Now this one is directional. The previous model that we have could be flipped around either way. This one does have, it is cut specifically for this chainsaw, as you can see there. On the front here is the bar and chain oil. Goes in the front. Pretty nice deflect guard there. One thing we didn't like about the old chainsaw that is the same on this one is these plastic hooks here, the plastic knobs. On most chainsaws, you're going to see that be metal. So that would be a nice improvement. Moving to the back here, we have the battery. Slides in there underneath. I like that. And then the chainsaw or the trigger lock here. So locked, unlocked. And then the tool, which is in the same spot as the previous model, and if it's anything like the previous one, is difficult to get out, which is good. But once we get the tool out, this is our quick adjustment tool. We can adjust here. It's got the flat head for tension here, minor adjustments, and then it's got the hex to do your major realignments there. Remove the blade. Slides back in nice and easy. Love the onboard storage. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna go ahead and charge up the batteries. Right now, again, the nice thing about these new lithium batteries is they do have the reader or the readout. Shows us there that it is at 1. So 25, 30% maybe. We're gonna go ahead and get it charged up, start cutting some trees down, show you how it does. All right, so now we are plugging it into the wall. We had a little bit of issues with our audio, so we're gonna just do a quick voiceover here. You can see it blinking on the battery and then blinking on the battery pack. Charging up there, all looks good. Now we're going to go ahead and put the oil into the chain bar oil reservoir on the front. Now we like this design better than the previous model because you don't have to tip the saw onto the side. So we've got just a standard chain bar oil from Home Depot. We're gonna go ahead and fill up the reservoir. One other thing, we wanted to show you or let you hear the saw running, so we are going to play through a little section of us running it later up the mountain, and then we'll flip back to our first use here. But once it's full of chain bar oil, we'll go ahead and test it out. Again, we really like the design because you can see through the clear plastic to see the chain bar oil, which is nice. Go ahead and put the caps back on, take that new 40-volt battery, plug that in. Again, great design on the bottom. Take the scabbard or the blade guard off. And here we go.
This one's rips. I forget.
So again, that's what it sounds like. Unfortunately, our first video wasn't able to capture the sound, but that is what it sounds like, very similar to any other electronic chainsaw. So here we are, again, just trimming up a few branches, a little more of a close-up shot, and then we'll have a couple other sped up videos of taking down some of the trees. So here we are taking down one of the trees in the yard. Always be careful of where you're standing when you cut down a tree, because if you're underneath it, the tree will fight back. Just remember to be careful when you're using these power saws, or any tools for that matter. Gloves, eyewear, make sure you're protected. Fortunately, in this case, no injury, just a whole bunch of embarrassment. So guys, just to give you a little bit more feedback on what we think of this saw. Again, we came into it already having a pretty good idea based off of our experience with the previous model. So there were a few things we were looking forward to. The balance with the battery on the bottom didn't really change much, but we did like the design better. We do like how the battery on the bottom is out of the way. It's tucked underneath. Again, the chain bar oil reservoir is really nice. We're pretty sure it's using the exact same blade, but the 40-volt battery must be making a difference because it definitely feels like it cuts better than the previous model. Again, not sure if that's just the battery or performance. This is an old walnut tree that died. We're just cutting it down. As you can hear, we got a little bit of the audio, but it wasn't great, and we wanted to make sure this was sped up because it did take us a little while to get the whole thing down. So you can see it here. One other thing we wanted to say is that we are going to plant new trees in the same locations that we have removed these ones from. Obviously, we're not condoning the mass removal of trees. In fact, we highly recommend planting trees, and if you haven't already, you should check out teamtrees.org. It's a really cool thing that a lot of the big YouTubers are a part of. We are not officially a part of that, but definitely support that and other tree planting initiatives. So again, this is a great tool for removing trees, but obviously we are definitely pro tree and definitely recommend planting trees to replace the ones you remove when it makes sense. Alright guys, well that is it for this video. Let us know what you think if you've used electric chainsaws in the past. If you have this saw or the previous model, let us know your opinions, what you think in the comments below. We'll be doing a comparison and hopefully a full review of this chainsaw soon, as it has quickly become one of our favorite Ryobi tools, especially for the mountains and packing. So let us know, guys, in the comments. Again, thanks for watching. If you like the video, make sure to comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, comment below to let us know what tool you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching, guys.